Okay, good morning, everyone. I hope you all can hear me. You're welcome to this session. You're welcome. It's already 10:35. I think we should just get started. Others can still join us. All right, so today is basically an onboarding session to welcome you guys to DDM Academy, to welcome you all, and to also have a brief overview of what we are going to be doing for this session, how what we are going to be doing in the duration of this program, in the 3 months, what is going to be all about. Also have an overview of DDM as a whole, what we do, what we stand for, and like get acquainted with the whole thing before the program kicks off tomorrow, before our various classes kicks off tomorrow. So let me just go straight to the point because I don't want to bore you guys in too much talk. I just want this session to be short and precise. So once again, you're welcome, everyone. You're welcome. You're very most welcome. And we are happy to have you here. And a lot of us came to this program, and we all have our expectation. We all have what we came to actually achieve. And I want to assure you guys that as far as you're dedicated and you have your goals and you know what you want, you already have everything that you need to achieve those goals at DDM Academy. Okay, so my name, let me start with introducing myself. My name is Oluchi Etel, and the lead designer and academy facilitator at DDM Academy. DDM. So basically, going to be taking usually those into the design parts. I'm going to be the one to be handling them. Also, we have other tutors as well, those handling development, front end, back end, those handling others like video editing, office suits, digital marketing, and a lot. So you might not be able to see all the whole tutors in this section. Okay, so but be rest assured that from tomorrow down to the rest of the program, you're going to be seeing your tutor and you will get familiar with them as well. So let's start with today. What we have for today is that firstly, we are going to start with overview of DDM Academy, DDM as a whole. Okay, DDM stands for Diaspora Digital Media, and is a company that is into IT, the media, and academy. Okay, so in DDM, we have the Tech Hub. We have DDM Tech Hub that deals with building of projects, building of software, designing of softwares, and what we all know as website, mobile app, and all of that. So we have DDM Tech Hub. So we also have the media. We have the media. The media is actually like the should I say like the main house of DDM. So in the media part is where we have the publishers, the broadcasters, we have a news site, and we also have a lot of YouTube channels where we produce videos for news and all of that. Okay, so the DDM, the media part, is where all of this happen. So we also have the movies. We have DDM movies. So the movies, we produce movies like call on actors, actress, and we do our thing and we put it out there on YouTube for people to watch. So you can also search DDM movies on YouTube and you're going to see us there.
So
So
we
we
also
also
have
have
the
the academy now.
we have
We
the
have the academy,
DDM
DDM Academy,
where we
where we
train
train
students
students
and
and
from
from
beginner to
beginner to
professional
professional level
in
in different
different
tech
and
and
media
media
fields.
fields.
Okay,
Okay,
so if
so
you're
if you're
someone that
someone that
wants to
wants to
learn
learn
UI
UI UX
design,
design,
front end
front end
development,
development,
graphic
graphic
design,
design,
digital
digital
marketing,
marketing,
office
office
suites,
suites,
and
and
a
a
lot more
lot more,
data
data
analysis. They're
analysis,
all
they're
there.
all there.
So we
So we
have the
have the
expertise
expertise
that
that
teaches
teaches
each of
each
these
of these
skills
skills
and
and
train you
train
from
you
the
from the
beginner
beginner
level
level
to the
to the
expert
expert
level.
level.
And
And
apart from
apart
that,
from
our
that, our
best
best
students
students
are
are
being
being given an
opportunity to
opportunity to
enter
intern
with
with
us
us
at
at
the
DDM.
so
So
either
either
you
you
can
can
work
work
remotely
remotely
or
or
on
on
site.
site.
So
So
talking
talking
about
about
that,
that,
we
we
have
have
we are
we are
located
located
in
in
Bangkok.
Waku, Anambra State.
So
So
where
where
we
we
actually
actually
have
have
a
a
building
building
for
for
where we
where we
operate
operate
on
on
site.
site.
Also,
Also,
we
we
also
also
take
take in
students
students.
and
Students can
pay for
pay for
accommodation
accommodation,
from
come
here.
here, so that
Even
even
though
though they are learning, they can have this on-site one-on-one interaction. But nevertheless, even our online students, we have live sections, we have recordings available for you. So we actually meet with you, we actually have our classes, and even though you're having network issues, not a problem because the recordings will be available and you can actually communicate with your instructor anytime. You drop your messages and he or she is going to get back to you. It's not going to be a problem. So what we are saying now is that we have our online students are also equipped in as much as our on-site students are equipped with the necessary skills they need to learn.
So
So
in
in
terms
terms
of
of
the
the
training
training
now,
now,
the
the
I
I
don't
don't
know
know
whether
whether
we
we
have
have
already
already
seen
seen the
the timetable.
timetable. The
The timetable
timetable
have
have
been
been
dropped
dropped
in
in
our
our
respective
respective
groups.
groups.
Okay,
Okay, you should go to your
timetable.
timetable.
So
So
you
you
can
can
start
start
now
now
and
and
start
start
creating
creating
time. I
time. I
know
know
a
a
lot
lot
of
of
us
us, we
have
all have
our
our
own
own
jobs
jobs that we are doing to
to put
put
food
food
on
on
our
our
table.
table.
Okay,
Okay,
so
so
with
but
this
with this
timetable
timetable
now,
now,
it's
and it's
mostly
mostly
online
online
classes
classes
are
are
mostly
mostly
at
at
evenings.
evenings,
So you can
so you
now
can now
have this
have the
time
time
to
to you can
adjust
adjust
yourself
yourself
so that
so
you
that
can
you can
find
obtain
your
time for your
classes,
classes,
or
or
even
even
though
though
you're
you're
not
not
available
available
for the
for the
class
class
due to
due to
any
any
circumstances,
circumstances,
always
always
remember
remember
to
to
reach out
reach out
to your
to your
instructor.
instructor.
Let
Let
him or
him or
her
her
know,
know,
okay,
okay,
this is
this
the
is the
reason
reason
you
you
will
will
not
not
be
be
able
able
to
to
make
make
the
it to
class
class
today,
today,
and
and
try
try
by
by
all
all
means
means
to
to
follow
follow
up
up
by
by
watching
watching
the
the
recordings
recordings
and
and
also
also
asking
asking
questions,
questions,
engaging,
engaging,
because this
because
is
this is
how we are
how we
going
are
to
going to
learn.
learn.
Your
Your
instructor
instructor
is
is
there to
there
not
to
just
not
be
just be
somebody
somebody
that
that
just
just
teaches
teaches
you
you
and
and
go.
go.
He or
He
she
or
is
she
also
is
going to
also going
serve
to
as
serve
your
as your
mentor.
mentor.
Okay,
Okay, he or she is going to serve as your mentor
because
because
is
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 is true
is through
mentorship you
mentorship you
can be
can
able
be
to
able to
actually
actually
get a
get a
lot
lot
in
in
anything
anything
tech.
tech.
Okay,
Okay,
you
you
have
have
to
to
have
have
somebody
somebody
that
that,
okay,
okay,
when you
when
work
you
on
work on
something,
something, when you work on a
you
project,
ask
you
the
ask the
person,
person,
okay,
okay,
how
am
am I
I
doing
doing
this
this
right?
right?
What am I
What am
doing
I
wrong?
doing wrong?
So
So
apart
apart
from that,
from that, apart from the fact that we are going to teach you the necessary skills,
both
both
working
working
skills
skills and
and
digital
skills
skills
that you
that you
need
need
to
to
know.
know,
Apart from
apart
that,
from
we
that, we are
are going
going
to
to
also
also
teach
teach
you
you
what
what
it
it
takes
takes
to
to
actually
actually
put
put
yourself
yourself
out there,
out there, to
to
actually
get
get a job opportunity. Because
towards the
towards the
end
end
of
of
this
this
program,
program,
we
we
are
are
going
going
to
to
have
have
sessions
sessions
about
about
how
how
to
to
optimize
optimize
your
your
CV,
CV,
how
how
to
to um,
have
have
create
create
a
a
LinkedIn
LinkedIn
account,
account,
how
how
to
to
like
like
push
push
yourself
yourself
out there,
out there,
how
how
to
to
apply
apply
for
for
job
job
opportunities
opportunities
and
and
get
get
jobs.
jobs.
So
So
this is
this is
something
something that
in the
in the
whole of
whole of
what I've
what I've
mentioned.
mentioned now,
This is
this is
basically
basically not just
you,
us doing our part,
but
but
also
also you as well
having
having that determination mindset that, okay,
this is
this
what
is
you
what
want
you
to
want to
achieve
achieve
in this
in this
program,
program,
and
and
making
making
sure
sure
that
that
you
you're
mind
determined and
also
also
bring out
bring
the
out the
time
time
and
and
the
the
time
time
and
and
resources as
resources
well
as
that
well
you
that you
want
want to
to
use to
achieve
achieve
this.
this.
Okay,
Okay,
you don't
if you
have
don't
a
have a
laptop,
laptop, try to get a laptop,
or
or
you
you can
can
actually
still
still
start
start without having a laptop,
and
and on the long run you get a laptop so that you can benefit
well
well
from
from
all this
all this whole training,
because you
because you
also need
also
to be
need to be
100%,
100%,
at least
at
put
least let
in
me say at least
90%.
90% available.
You
You
have to
have to
make
make
yourself
yourself available
available
and willing to do the work.
assignment.
Assignment, your assignment is going to be graded,
So don't
so
think
don't
that
think that,
you
okay, you
just
will
come
just
and
come and do anything you want to do. You might not be
and
attending classes or
doing
doing
anything
anything. At the end of the
and
day, we're going to issue a certificate.
no.
No, we're not going to issue you any
You have
certificate. You
to
have
do
to
that
prove that you have
the
the
skills.
skills.
Most of our
Most of our
students in the
students in the
past
past
courses
cohorts
are
are
already,
already,
even this
even this
last
last
cohort
cohort I just finished, most of them have already started getting job opportunities. Why? They did not joke with this training.
they
They
actually
actually put in effort to
learn
learn to a certain level. They actually put in that effort, and before the end of the program, they have already started getting opportunities.
why
Why? You have to be determined that this is what you want to achieve.
if
If
you
you
don't
don't
put
put
the
in the
effort,
effort,
you're not
you're
going
not going to, at the end of this program, you're not going to get a portfolio, you're not going to get a certificate, nothing. You're going to go
to empty
empty handed,
and
and
you
you
don't
don't
have
have
any
any
right
right
to
to
actually
actually
question
question us
why
why
you
you did not
do
do
what
what you're
you're supposed
supposed to do.
to do. Every
Every
course
course
available
available now
has
has
has tasks,
tasks,
assignments,
assignments,
group
group
tasks,
tasks and assignment that you're
you're
meant to actually do. You're meant to actually, you are meant to grade it before you conclude this cohort.
and
And you're also meant to build a portfolio. What is a portfolio? A portfolio is like
where
where everything that you learned, projects that you learned, everything is going to be put together
in
in
one
one place for you to actually
use it
use it to
to
apply for job opportunities.
I
I
know
know
most
most
of
of
us
us
will
will
see
see
jobs
jobs online and they will be like, okay, please send me your portfolio.
if you're
If you're
into
into design, okay,
send me
send me maybe your
answer
Behance account,
concept,
send me
your
your different
different
any account,
any
any
way
way
at
at all,
even
even
with
though it's
Google
Google
Drive
Drive,
that you
that you
can
can
put
put
your
maybe your
designs
designs,
like
like
graphic
graphic designs.
a
Now
lot
a
of
lot of
graphic
graphic designers, they
just
can just put
all
all
their
their designs in a Google Drive,
and
and
it's
it's
already
already your portfolio.
some
Some
people
people
use
use
LinkedIn
LinkedIn
as
as
to
to
build
build
themselves
themselves
and
and
make
make
it
it their portfolio.
if
So
a
if a
recruiter
recruiter
out
out there asks you, okay,
can I
can
see
I
your
see your
portfolio
portfolio,
I'm
that
going
I'm
to
going to actually know what you did.
if you
If you
don't
don't
put in
put
the
in the
work you
work,
will
you will
not
not
have
have a portfolio.
there is
There
no
is no
two
two
ways
ways
about
about it,
it because
because we cannot actually be the one to drag you out
or
or
be the
be the
one
one to
force
force
you
you
to
to
come to
come to
class,
class, be the one to force you
to
to
watch
watch
the
the
recordings.
recordings.
You
You
have to
have
be
to
the
be
one
the
to
one to put in the work.
why
Why
I'm
I'm
emphasizing
emphasizing
on
on
this
this
is
is
because
because
a
a
lot
lot
of
of
people
people,
they
they
start
start
this
this
program
program
and
and
at
at
the
the
end
end
they
they will not
achieve
achieve
anything
anything because they didn't put in the work. And at the end of the program, they will find someone to blame. You
can't
can't
blame
blame
anyone for
anyone for
this.
your mistakes.
Okay?
Okay?
So I
So I
encourage you
encourage you
guys,
guys,
you're
if you're
being
being
given
given
assignment,
assignment,
you're
if
being
you're
given
being given
tasks,
tasks, make sure you do it.
you're
If
being
you're being
guided
guided
on
on
how to
how to
build your
build your
portfolio,
portfolio,
make sure
make
you
sure
do
you
it.
do
Because
it, because
any
any
tasks
tasks you do,
automatically
automatically
you're going
you're
to
going
add
to
it
add
to
it
your
to your
portfolio.
portfolio.
Those that
Those
are
that are
into
into
development
development
now,
now,
you
you
have to
have to
start building your GitHub. Of course, any project that you do will automatically be on your GitHub. So what will you use to prove someone that you can actually develop? What will you use to network?
so
Sorry, I have a
as a network knowledge.
so I was emphasizing
Okay, so I was emphasizing on how you can prepare most out of this
and I'm also introduced them to them academy, to them check
CDM
on
Tech Hall.
media.
Yeah,
I
me.
also
I will
talk
talk
about
about
Okay, guidance and tools you will need.
Guidance and resources you will need. Okay, for guidance and resources you're going to need it differs. So from tomorrow, start getting you first set a timetable, okay? You start getting to meet your tutors and you're going to list down what you need or the tools related to that particular program. Okay, so but the main tool you actually need for effective communication is your WhatsApp group.
Because everything will be everything that you do
Yeah,
so
true.
what I get
So
to
what
do,
I
if there's someone that have
someone that
all the
have
messages on WhatsApp,
messages on WhatsApp, nice person
or
or you're a
have a
student,
group in your platform, kindly our
kindly
advice
our
is that
advice
you
that
pin your WhatsApp on your phone so that any message that comes in, you receive it also. Okay, so I've had a lot of situations where like someone will be like, oh, I did not see
so
the last
see the
date, I did not see the recording, I did not know that you have some assignment, I did not know that there is a deadline for the assignment. Why? Because the person needs the message that was sent on the back, needs the instruction given by the
given by your tutor.
so,
So
kindly pin it
kindly
on your
pin
WhatsApp
it on your
so that you
WhatsApp
always
so
see
that
it
you
whenever
always see it
we,
whenever
we drop
we
any
we
instruction
drop
that you
any
need.
instruction
This
that
is
you need to do.
essential to enhance effective
This is
communication.
essential
Okay?
to
So,
enhance effective communication. Okay,
what
so
else do we have?
what else do we have to talk about? Let me see.
Okay.
Okay,
So, I've already
so
mentioned
I've already mentioned it, overview of the courses that we register. So I suppose by now all of us are already in our class groups. I suppose by now we are already in our class groups. So please and please try to have a good relationship with your instructor. Don't be shy or ashamed to ask any questions at all, any question. So one, as far as is related to your training or related to upskilling or mentoring you in that particular field, please try by all means to ask your questions to your instructor. Okay, so don't feel, okay, don't be someone that you will not continue to be shy as far as you're in the tech field. You have to somewhat, you have to, I know there are a lot of introverts here, okay? So but you have to try by all means to speak, because if you don't speak, if you don't express yourself, we cannot actually know where you're finding it difficult on our own. So you have to try by all means, even though you are not able to speak in class, you can send a message, ask your instructor questions, send a DM to your instructor and get answers to your questions. Even though your instructor did not explain it well, we also go as far as sending recordings, sending things that you actually need to catch up. Okay, so if you start your training, the curriculum will be shared with you, or everything you need to learn from the beginning to the end of the program. So ahead of each week, you can actually go back, do your own research even before the training starts, so that everything will not look new to you. And I know there are a lot of people that are beginners here. There's someone that just started, maybe you just ventured into the tech field, okay? So don't be afraid, because our classes are beginners friendly. They're going to start from the very end, or should I say from the very first thing that you need to learn. Okay, we'll take you gradually to the advanced stage, and at a point it's likely to be intense with assignments, tasks, group assignment and all that. But don't feel overwhelmed, because we are here to guide you, your instructors are here to guide you all through the way. Okay, so I'll be taking in questions now. If you have questions, if you have contributions, something you want to talk about, please, you can drop your questions. Even though you don't want to speak, you can drop it on the chat. Okay? Just let me know and you can go ahead to ask your questions. Do we have any questions? Do we have anything that is actually confusing to us? Even though it's related to the course that you applied for, just ask your questions. Hello, everyone. Can you hear me?
Yes, yes, we can hear you.
Okay, so do we have any questions at all?
My question is it only in the evening that we'll be having our classes? Because there's this timetable as far as some morning and also I saw evening classes. So what you're saying is only
Okay,
evening classes.
so the time watch, try by all means to be reading things at least. You start from the very top to read it. Okay, at the top is indicated online students and on-site students. So we have two timetables on your group. We have that for the online students, we have that for the on-site students. So if you're an online student, okay, sorry about that. So I said if you're an online student, you should see, okay, your timetable for online students. Online students are usually in the evenings because a lot of people have a lot of work to do. So not when you're at your workplace or you're in the market or wherever you are, you will now be having classes. You'll be distracted. So the classes are okay, and even though you miss the class, there are recordings. Okay, sometimes your instructor can even decide to record the class and just send to you. Okay, and maybe have an overview to discuss about all what people have learned, any questions you get. So it depends. So online students are mostly at evenings. So I think someone dropped something on the chat. Okay, Chisom Okoye, you said you're a beginner and online student and you are still confused. What exactly are you confused about? Is it the timetable you don't understand? Is it because of course your as far as you're an online student, your instructor will be reaching out to you online in your class group. You're already on the class group, and I have also emphasized that you should pin it on your WhatsApp so that you'll be getting every message regarding your classes or assignments. So you anything about your classes, just like the way this link was shared, your instructor will share a link to you and you will join the class. Just like the way you see me now talking, that is how your instructor will come and also share his or her screen to show you one or two things in terms of practical classes. Okay, so what else are you confused about? You can let us know. Chisom. Okay, I see you're cleared on that. So do you have any other questions? Any other confusions
Yes, sir.
that we are not cleared on? Okay, so once again, I welcome you all to Cohort 6 at DDM Academy, and I encourage I encourage you all to put in your best, and we the instructors we are going to also put in our best to make sure that you get the knowledge and skill that you need at least by the end of this program. Okay, so what you need to do for us is to make sure that you're always there, you're always attentive, you always do any task given to you, and attend, come to classes, watch the recordings. If you don't come to class, we don't have any serious issue with you not coming to class. But the serious issue we have is you not watching the recordings to keep up to date to where your your class or course mates have. You don't keep up, you don't even care to know the assignment that was given, you don't care to follow up. That is where the huge problem is. Okay. So welcome, I welcome you guys, and I can't wait to see the brilliant and the brilliant people that will be made out of this cohort. Okay, so that will be all for today, and have enjoy the rest of the day. Any other information will be shared on the class group, on your class group, and also the general group. So, bye everyone. Take care.
Bye. Thank you.